There's a $50 million fund set aside to fight President Trump's mass deportations. Governor Gavin Newsom signing a law allocating half of the state's legal assets to defend illegal immigrants facing possible removal. Texas Congressman Roger Williams joining us now. He chairs the House Small Business Committee. Listen, I must say, Congressman, I am frustrated as a former Californian when I see what appears to be the priority shifted to those who lawfully may not be here on the right side of the ledger, in place of the money that could be used to help American citizens. Do you understand the frustration? I hear from Californians all the time when they hear things like this, and they are practically incandescent.
Well, it's unbelievable. I mean, they're doing exactly what we don't do in Texas. But the fact of the matter is, what's funny about it, Kevin, is you got the governor of California can't wait for the president to come down the steps of Air Force One to shake his hand. He's got a $50 million fee now to keep California from Trump, and that they're asking for money. It's nuts. And but the bottom line is, we've got to defend our borders. The president's done a good job of that. We've done a great job of that in Texas, spending Texas's money. You got to defend the borders against the bad guys. And if you're here illegally, you're here illegally, and you need to pay the price.
You know what? I'm glad you mentioned that, because border crossing. So I think, frankly, Congressman, we've all seen the numbers. And those of us who cover this sort of issue for a living are not surprised. You're certainly not surprised by the decrease. But I must say, even those of us who do this all the time, you have to be struck by the immediate, dramatic reversal in not just the daily border crossings, but those who've even been encountered since this president got in office. And it's likely to get stronger. You heard C.B. Cotton mention we're looking at even more troops headed south.
Well, you are. We're finally, look, we have been invaded. Nobody wants to talk about that, but our country's been invaded from Mexico. And of course, our Border Patrol were overwhelmed. We didn't have any help. And now we got help. We're going to build a wall. We got troops coming down there. Canada's got 10,000. Mexico's got 10,000. You just made mention we're sending more down there. We've got an invasion going on. The drug cartels are running everything down there. We've got to take care of that. And then we've got to tell people, we want you to realize the dream, but you got to realize the dream legally, not illegally. You go through the ports of entry, not between the ports of entry. And we begin to get our country back again. And let me tell you, that makes a lot of offers, good offers for people who want to come and improve their lives, but do it legally and not do it backhandedly and get yourself in trouble.
And listen, it's unfair to skip the line. I know legal immigrants in this country, they waited, they paid all the fees that had to be paid to legally come here. They bought into the American dream. They did it the right way. It is unfair to skip the line and just say, hey, listen, we want to come in and just do whatever you want. If you break the law there, you may break the law while you're here. Very quickly, I want to get your reaction to this. We had a chance earlier, Congressman, to chat with Senator Marsha Blackburn about the budget. A lot of people wondering, will Republicans get a little squishy? Because, you know, when you talk about a big, beautiful bill, sometimes you have to make deals along the way. Listen to what she has to say. I'll get your reaction on the other side.
We all realize that in order to cut the budget, you've got to be able to get a budget document and then get into those appropriations and rescind some of that bloated spending, which is what we are trying to do, whether it is through DOGE or through the appropriations. So we're working together, we're working with the House, and we look forward to having that first reconciliation bill soon. 30
seconds left. Congressman, what do you think of that?
Well, I think Marsha's a good friend of mine. I mean, she's right. We're right in the House. We're trying to come up with the best plan possible, whether it be two bills or one bill. Reconciliation is important for us right now. I think the most important thing in my mind are tax cuts. I think if people see more money in their check, they're going to feel like we have begun to deliver on our promises. So short time to get it happen, but I think in the House, our guys are working hard. Marsha and her team are working hard. We'll find something that we can sign and get on about our business and get President Trump so he can get his agenda across America.
Probably looking at two, but we'll see how that all plays out. Roger Williams from the great state of Texas, the Lone Star State. Congressman, thank you so much for your time today. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Kevin. God bless.